Join me today to see how I made this amazing beef jerky. Stay tuned. Alright, so here's everything we're going to need for our beef jerky. I'm going to use one of these rubs, not all of them of course. First thing we're going to do is start off with about a quarter cup of some soy sauce. And equal parts of Worcestershire sauce. Just dump whatever I have left in here. Finally got rid of this crap. Reason I wanted to get rid of that was so I can start using this W sauce I got. Now, about a teaspoon of some granulated garlic. Same of some onion powder. Teaspoon of smoked paprika. Teaspoon of some cayenne pepper. A splash of some apple cider vinegar. Give us a little tang in there. As close to a teaspoon as I can get of some brown sugar. This is where I would normally put some red pepper flakes, but I used them all on a previous video that isn't even out yet. So I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to use some Texas Pete Hunter sauce. A couple dashes of that. I absolutely love this stuff. And then this is my last bottle of tiger sauce. I have to order some more of this off of Amazon. So I'm just gonna, nice healthy stream of that in there. Alright, then I'm gonna use a rub here. You want one that's gonna be good on beef, because we're doing beef of course. Any of these would be great. Got this from Trumpet Master 77. Shout out to him. Holy Cow would be really good on this, but I have not opened this yet, so don't want to open a new one. Goldie's brisket rub would be amazing. I'm saving that last little bit for some brisket. This would be a pork in a pinch, a little light on the flavor. So I'm going to go with this whiskey bent. Really good beefy flavor on this. Just add, I don't know, tablespoon-ish. Then we'll get this mixed together. I'm going to get cleaned up and we'll get our jerky meat out of the freezer and we'll get that sliced up and in a vac seal bag. Okay, so here you can see I have an eye of round. Perfect cut of meat for this. You do not want this fat cap because that will not be good on the jerky. So we're just going to remove that. Just a little bit of silver skin. Removes that as much good as I remove that as good as I can. A little bit more here. And there's some just weirdness on this side. Just cut that off. Okay, well now here is where you need to make a decision. If you want to cut this with a knife, you need to be able to shave that extremely thin. If you're going to do that, I would cut it this way first, just so you're not having to go through so much. But I'm going to use a slicer, so let's get you back to the slicer. Okay, so here we're at the slicer. I have my gauge set to 4. We'll do a couple slices and see where we're at. Take a look at them. It's pretty much exactly what you would want. Perfect thickness. I think 4 was the right call. So every few, what you want to do is just turn this because it'll start forming this little flap there. I think that's about as much as we're going to get. Go ahead and get a vac seal bag ready, and we'll get this put in and marinating. Okay, so we've got all of our meat off of the slicer there. Some of this is pretty skinny on its own, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss that in our vac seal bag. And I just shredded up that last little bit that wouldn't cut. Some of this that is fatter, that would be pretty unruly to eat. So we're just going to take it and slice it long ways. Another quick stir, and dump this in. Get our bag taken off. It's a nice little massage here to distribute the marinade. Break up those clumps of meat. And put this on manual mode so I can stop the vacuum seal as soon as I see the marinade get too high up here. Okay, I'll go with that and seal. And just to be safe, just going to put another seal on this. Go ahead and put this in the fridge for at least 12 hours. And occasionally it's going to come in and massage my meat to make sure everything's covered in our marinade. I'll bring it back when we're going to smoke this. Alright, this has been marinating for about 12 hours now. Let's go ahead and get it taken out of the package here. I'm just going to dump it onto one of these sheet trays with a cooling rack. Just let that juice fall underneath. And get these put in a single layer over these racks. Speed you through all this. You'll notice at the end I have a little bit left over. What I'm going to do with that is I'm going to just put that in my dehydrator or in my air fryer that has a dehydrator setting on it. And I'm going to see what it tastes like with no smoke on it whatsoever to see if that does any good beef jerky. After this, we'll get it taken outside. And here I'm just putting some pepper on the far side, just so I have two different flavors. I'll have an unpeppered one and a peppered one to try at the end. Now I'll take you outside. Alright, just gotta go ahead and get these racks put on the pit boss here. You can see I have the meter probe stuck in an apple, just to keep it reading on the temperatures here. We have the peppered on the right side, and the non-peppered will be on the left side here. And then I'll take you down and show you how to do the P setting to make it so the temperatures get lower than they're supposed to. Not sure how well or even at all you can see this, but after an hour of being on smoke and the P setting set to 7, we're only at 130 degrees on this. real quick, this is just a dehydrator setting. You can see it's on dehydrate, 135 degrees, up to 6 hours. Now inside. Still rubbery. I'm going to turn these to the other side. Pretty about another hour. I'll just rotate those around again, and 30 minutes after that, we should be able to get those taken inside and tasted. I'll bring it back. Just under 2 hours now. Still not there. Instead of moving these around, I'm just going to flip these the other way. Still sitting about 135, so not much more. I'm getting there on some of this. Okay, I'll bring you back shortly. Let's see if I can get where you can actually see what I'm doing here. See, we're still at, there we go, 135. I'm going to change my P setting from 7 to 6, just so we have a little bit better heat. Make it so you can possibly see that number. No, it's just getting worse. Yeah, I changed the P setting from 7 to 6 so we can get a little bit more heat. Get this done. I don't want to over smoke this too much, so I'll bring it back when it's time to pull. Right, so even bumping the temps up, or the P setting down a little bit. We're still only about 145, which is about perfect. I think we're good done here. We got bend to it. It easily rips apart. Delicious flavor. Go ahead and get the shut off. Remember when we started, we had the pepper over here. The non-peppered, we swapped them. So, too terribly hot. Go ahead and get the steak inside. I'll bring it back to taste them. Okay, so we're inside now. You can see here, this is the unpeppered. Amazing color. Look how delicious that looks. And this is with the pepper. It bends. Doesn't break whenever you bend it. This might be a little much here. Then I'm really excited about is this is what I had left over. I just put it in the air fryer on its dehydrate setting. Let's see what these taste like. All right, so again, this is from the air fryer. See what that looks like. If I can get it to focus. There we go. It's got a nice bend to it. Doesn't break until you pull it. Pretty easy. Still better than what you get out of a bag for $12 a pound. I don't have a normal dehydrator. If I did, if Meat Your Maker sees this, wants to send me a dehydrator, okay, be more than happy to try one out for you. All right, now let's try the unpeppered smoked. Same thing, nice bend to it. Not too easy, doesn't break. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a shot. There's definitely some smoke there, but it's not enough that makes the unsmoked version inferior at all. But now what I really want to try is the smoked peppered version with some fresh black pepper on it. Has a really nice bend to it. Tears apart nice and easy. Now, making your own jerky is so easy. So much better than store-bought stuff. So much cheaper. You can customize the flavors of however you like it. If you happen to find a cheap piece of meat on sale that's low fat, any piece of meat will work as long as it doesn't have a lot of fat in it. Yeah, this stuff is delicious. I'm going to do it again with some red pepper flakes. I'll probably do a peppered and a red pepper flake topped with red pepper flakes actually in the marinade next time if I don't run out of it again. So do you have a favorite type of jerky that you like? Is there anything I should be doing differently here? Let me know down below while you're down there. Don't forget to like and subscribe button. Hope to see you in the next one.
Be sure to check out this other amazing video.